Here are 3 reasons why purpose-built student accommodation will not replace the private landlord. Number 1, the cost of purpose-built student accommodation, or PBSA, is much higher than in private rented accommodation. Domestic students may struggle to afford the high rents associated with PBSA developments. This is especially true in areas with high costs of living, such as most of the UK's major towns and cities. Private landlords, on the other hand, can offer more affordable options, such as HMOs, making them a more attractive choice for domestic students trying to complete their studies in a more affordable way. Number 2, it's important to note that the demand for PBSA mainly comes from international students rather than domestic UK students. While the number of international students in the UK has been growing steadily, the majority of students are UK citizens. There are roughly 3 million undergraduate students enrolled at universities this year, and the PBSA market takes up roughly 11% of this number. This means there simply isn't enough capacity from the PBSA sector to take over the majority of accommodation provided by private landlords. And number 3, there's a limited capacity for the PBSA sector to grow. PBSA sites are typically located in city centre or close to campus locations, meaning developers must pay a premium for the land. Then they also have expensive construction and operating costs to pay. To compete with other PBSA developments, they must offer a comprehensive tenant experience. This all comes at a cost which inevitably stifles further development. So there are simply too many UK domestic students for the PBSA sector to accommodate, even if there were a rapid expansion of development sites. So while PBSA has become increasingly popular for international students, there are several reasons why they're unlikely to completely take over from private landlords in the UK. The high cost of rent associated with PBSA, the limited growth capacity for future development, and the general lack of demand from domestic students, in my opinion, will put a cap on future growth within the private rented sector.